Hi, I'm Rahul Kumar. I'm the owner of the flat in Sriram Southern Crest. So I recently got the possession, and I still haven't shifted, so we'll be shifting soon. I will talk about my journey with Praana Interiors. So I was talking to my friend, and he actually shared one of the video from Praana Interior, and that's of some of the work they did in another apartment. So I think more than the work, I really like their approach and their tagline, right? So it's like they do the work in 30-40% less price than others. So that is what, my initial, I would say, reason to engage them, because I was also going low on budget. But still, I wanted to do a good furniture, right? So a customized one. I had a lot of doubts in mind because I mean I can select whatever I want from Pinterest, but that's not all, right? So sometimes you don't even know what do you want. I actually work with Rohit, who is from Praana Interior. I think he's owning. Started discussing the requirements here. So it's not only about when I started talking to him, he also suggested me that based on my flat, based on the interior. So it's what kind of furniture will suit. So this is where I think the relationship started. I started kind of liking, because once you engage with a vendor, so it's not only about, sometimes you don't know exactly all the details about the requirement and what will really suit, right? Even after that, I mean, everything looks good in photo, right? So I had a lot of doubt that how it will come out. Because I mean, first time, investing so much money and engaging somebody new for the first time, I had those doubts, but then I think at least with the process, when it started, how he came to the apartment for taking measurements. So this is here again, he looked into, okay, so what are the interior work till, what space it will come. And then he took the measurement not based on just the requirement, but also as per the flat, what will be the size and all. So after that, he came for fabric and those selections. But meanwhile, he also said that he's going to only work with the good quality material, green ply and Duroflex. I think that's a good idea, right? When I'm actually doing furniture for my own house, I'm also looking for not only look, but also how long it may last, because I'm not going to change it every few years. I think it took around 20 to 30 days when after the design fabric, when things were getting done in the factory. So I was having all apprehension still, right? Because my money was going in. I wanted to see what comes out of it. So he delivered in phases, right? So for example, when he brought the first one or two bed, I think, I brought my family to see that how the bed looks like. And to be honest, this is where the first happiness, I would say. The beds were looking better than how it looked in the photos. After the bed, then I think the highlight was the sofa. So when he brought the sofa, I mean, again, as I said, the photo doesn't have all the details, but I think what he delivered actually exactly suited to the measurement, to the wall. But I think the look, the fabric, everything, I mean, talk about quality. But then I brought my family, because it's not about me, but how do they feel. I think everybody had one same feeling that okay, this looks better than what we had expected. And the last thing they delivered was the dining table. And that was a surprise to us, because quality of dining table and the chairs what he made is just awesome. And it just enhances the whole interior when we had this dining table fixed. So this is where I think how I see engaging with Praana Interior. So I mean, I was more than happy. What was delivered was better than expected. I like the process, because this is where we feel that there's a personalized relationship. He's like trying to understand you, understand your need, and then go extra mile to deliver that, right? So, and what else you would want? But this is my feeling. I'll talk about how my family felt. I mean, I would say they were more happy than me. And then when we did the puja, and then when my friends and family, when they all came, and I would say that yeah, everybody loved the furniture work. Actually, I would give credit to Rohit and his team, what they did. If I hadn't engaged the interior before, I would have done all the interior work also through Praana. So that's my experience, and yeah, highly recommended.